So anyone who watches this channel at all likely already knows that I prefer Xbox as my way to play games. And as you might expect, I give them their fair share of praise when they do something that I think is great. But unfortunately today is not one of those days, as it is now known that Xbox plans to increase prices for Xbox Live Gold. And I figured I'd make a quick video and give some of my immediate thoughts on this, and keep in mind that I'm recording this the day that this news drops, but you'll likely be hearing it either the day after or 2 days after. But with that being said, let's get started with this video. And the first thing I want to say on this is that it's flat out inexcusable and unacceptable. There's absolutely no way to spin this that makes Xbox look good. And if you're a real Xbox fan, then you shouldn't be trying to spin this at all. Xbox Live Gold has been a dying product ever since the introduction of Game Pass Ultimate. Remember earlier this past summer when everyone, myself included, thought that Xbox Live Gold would be removed and online multiplayer would be free on Xbox? I mean, it made so much sense at the time. Their big flagship IP had just announced that it would be absolutely free to play for everyone, and this started the hype train on Xbox potentially getting rid of Xbox Live Gold. And in the months between that announcement and today, games with gold offerings have been absolutely disgraceful, to say the least. I just can't imagine how Microsoft is able to justify this price increase to its customers. And let's not all play like we're stupid here. We know exactly why they made this move. It was to make Game Pass Ultimate seem even more appealing, and it's hilariously ironic now that Microsoft offers the best and worst deal in gaming, all on the same Xbox platform. And look, if you've got Game Pass Ultimate, then you already know how good of a deal it is, but this price increase is just going to put a sour taste in the mouths of people who don't have or want Game Pass for whatever reason. I mean, Game Pass is at its best when it's an option to the consumer, but now with this move, it's technically still an option, but I mean, at the end of the day, really, is it an option? I mean, you're better off getting Game Pass Ultimate than you would be getting Xbox Live Gold. I mean, imagine being someone who purposely avoids Game Pass, but now Xbox goes and pulls this, and now you're basically either forced into Game Pass or forced to pay twice what you were paying before. It just doesn't make any sense at all. And honestly, worst case scenario, is it far-fetched to imagine that person wanting to switch platforms after being told this? I mean, for me personally, I'll always be on Xbox. I love the value they give me with Game Pass Ultimate, and on top of that, I'm a Halo fan first and foremost. But if someone has no want for Game Pass, then what does Microsoft expect them to do when they increase the price of a product that has been on the decline for almost 2 years now? And look, Xbox has done so much right this past 2 to 3 years, but this one move is a gigantic cut into the goodwill that they have garnered over the past few years. They've worked so hard to be the consumer-friendly option in the gaming industry, and this almost completely nullifies all of that work that they have done. And I don't expect anyone at Microsoft to see this video or hear my opinions on this, but I know for sure that I'm not the only one who holds these opinions. I've seen tons of Xbox gamers voice their displeasure on this price increase. And my hope is that by making this video, it adds some fuel to the fire of all the people who are upset at this move. And I'm hoping that the people at Microsoft hear all of this displeasure being voiced by the community and will make the right move and either reverse this price increase, or even better yet, get rid of the gold paywall entirely. For Xbox to do everything it's done these past 3 years to build good grace in the gaming community, this is an absolute slap in the face to so many people. Especially during a pandemic. This is the part I can't get over. They're doing this during a pandemic. There's a lot of people who are out of jobs or barely getting by, and online gaming has always been an escape from the craziness during this pandemic. And locking that behind an even pricier paywall during a time like this is it's inexcusable. But, I mean, that's really all I have to say on this topic. What do you guys think though? I mean, leave your comments below and sound off on how you feel about all of this. Leave a like if you like the video or agree with what I'm saying, and please subscribe if you'd be so kind. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.